Hey Oviedo, I'm Delaney Warner.
And I'm Caroline Krivenos. Welcome to our first monthly main broadcast of this year.
Last month, we had a week-long series with content in honor of Oviedo Centennial. Seeing that October is actually the exact month our school turns 100 years old, we are featuring some of our Centennial Week segments in our monthly main.
First up, we're diving straight into Oviedo High School history with reporter Kaylin Herbett.
Everything and everyone has a story. Oviedo High School is no different. Throughout the years, Oviedo High School has been through many changes and has been shaped by the community and the people into the school it is today. Let's go back to 1899. The community of Oviedo was going through a depression caused by a freeze. And while Oviedo now is considered a smaller town, as late as 1911 there were only 12 white and 12 African American students attending school. In 1899, white children went to a school on the corner of the present Central and Smith Street. African American children went to school by the present Antioch Baptist Church. All grades were in one room, and in the years after the freeze, there was no high school education offered. Teachers at this time made $40 to $55 a month. After World War I, the white citizens of Oviedo decided that a new school needed to be built and petitioned the school board to raise $20,000 for a 4-room brick school building with a 500-seat auditorium. A man named T.W. Lawton was instrumental in the new school project. After graduating from the Oviedo School, he attended Rollins College and then returned to Oviedo and was the principal of his former school from 1905 to 1907. With the help of T.W. Lawton, the new school was ready by 1922, and students began school in the fall. Throughout the years, the school grew, and the building was remodeled many times. In the early 60s, the Florida school population grew greatly due to the baby boom, and Seminole County decided that they need to build a new school. Additionally, in 1962, a football field was established to house a team that was created with the help of John Courier, hence the namesake of our field now. And finally, in 1968, the campus that current Oviedo students still go to was being built behind the current football field, originally as a junior and senior high school, but when the ideal of a middle school was adopted, the new campus became only for upper grades, and the former school for colored children was named Jackson Heights and made into a middle school. The old campus for the Oviedo School was changed into a school for the lower grades and named for T.W. Lawton that had died 5 years earlier, but impact still remained with the school. It's the 100-year anniversary of our school, and during the festivities, it's important to remember the people and events that shaped Oviedo into the school it is today. For Roar TV, I'm Kaylin Herbett.
Next up, Caroline and I each have a segment to share with you. First, I have Roar TV's top 5 Oviedo staples.
Then I have a bit of Roar TV history, highlighting what we have accomplished during our 27 years at Oviedo, making up a quarter of our school's existence.
In honor of Oviedo High School's 100th anniversary, Roar TV has picked their top 5 Oviedo staples that make our town its own. First up, at number 5, we have the Oviedo Water Tower. Located in the heart of Oviedo, this water tower with Nelson & Co. written across it is hard to miss and rich in Oviedo history. Now a part of the Water Tower District, it and the other Nelson & Co. operated businesses serve as a reminder as one of the oldest companies in town. Our fourth favorite staple is Friendship Park. A popular location with the elementary school crowd, Friendship Park has always been the perfect spot to burn off some energy or to host a birthday party. Close in proximity with Lawton Elementary and the Lawton House, it is located in the perfect spot for families to easily take a trip to the playground. Third on our list, we have the Lawton House, located in front of Lawton Elementary School. Being the original house that Robert James Lawton and his family lived in, it is one of the oldest buildings in Oviedo. The Oviedo Historical Society eventually turned it into a museum full of Oviedo history and artifacts, and it is open twice a month during the Oviedo Farmers Market. Its yellow paint and white trimming have become an iconic part of Oviedo culture. At number 2 on our list, we have the Townhouse Restaurant. In Oviedo tradition since the 1950s, Townhouse remains a very popular diner in our city still. Originally located on Broadway, it was rebuilt right down the street back in 2014 due to the road widening we are witnessing currently. Whether you're looking for the perfect brunch spot or the right meal to end off your day, the Townhouse Restaurant is the perfect place to satisfy your cravings and get a taste of authentic Oviedo culture. And last but certainly not least, Roar TV's favorite Oviedo staple are none other than the Oviedo chickens. Whether you're taking a trip to the coop or checking out a book from the library, you'll likely see a few hens and roosters roaming the streets. Chickens have become the Oviedo staple, with merchandise from stickers to shirts being made with them as the centerpiece. We even have a town rooster named Fred, who lives at the My Oviedo store. Thanks for listening to Roar TV's Top 5 Oviedo Staples. If you haven't checked these out, make sure to do so.
Good morning, Oviedo.
Good morning, Oviedo.
Hey Oviedo, I'm...
Good morning, Oviedo.
Good morning, Oviedo.
Good morning, Oviedo. I'm Caroline Krivenos. As the school celebrates its 100-year anniversary, let's take a look back on our very own broadcast, Roar TV. Roar TV aired its first ever broadcast on October 16, 1995. The class originally started as a video yearbook class, but with new technology available, it began its start as the daily broadcast aired around school. As the years went on, Roar TV began to develop and grow itself as it gained more years of experience. In 2012, Kevin Patterson joined the class as advisor, staying with the program for 11 years with hopefully more to come. In his second year of teaching, the class attended the STN convention, the Student Television Network's national convention. Since then, Roar TV has attended the convention every year, allowing students the opportunity to be surrounded in an environment with student journalists from around the country. As of 2012, Roar TV has earned 41 major national awards and won 8 alone in the 2021-2022 school year. This past year, our program won a Broadcast Excellence Award, an award given to the top 15 broadcasts in the entire nation. Roar TV also holds the title of an All-Florida broadcast, being one of the top broadcasts in the state of Florida, and has held that title 5 of the past 6 years, as well as winning 15 individual state awards in the past year. Roar TV is also home to last year's Florida Student Broadcast Journalist of the Year, graduate William Deem. As the program continues to grow and inspire future journalists, only time will tell what the future holds. For Roar TV, I'm Caroline Krivenos, reporting.
The next French Club meeting will be on Monday, October 24th at 2:30 in Madame Hoffman's room, Building 13, Room 8. We will be discussing National French Week activities. See you there. The Beta Club will be selling boograms during both lunches. Candies with a Halloween message will be delivered on Halloween to your favorite someone during second and third period. So be sure to purchase yours beginning today until homecoming week. The price is $1. Pink Out shirts will be on sale today for $15 each. Proceeds go to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. You can pay with cash or check. OHS Theater and BSU are hosting Oviedo Frights Abandoned, a haunted maze right here on Oviedo campus. Times are Thursday, October 27th from 7 to 9 and Friday, October 28th from 7 to 10. Tickets are $5 on GoFan. Entrance will be in the auditorium. Please, no masks or costumes.
Finally, our last segment is about a more sensitive topic.
Back when our school was only a 2-story building, 3 men lost their lives in an effort to save Oviedo students.
For more on this, here's reporter Matthew Manarino.
Oviedo High School boasts a long and complex history spanning 100 years in 2 whole school buildings, so it is anything but surprising that many stories of faculty and student past have been lost to time. Considering this, it may be a shock for many of you to learn that in 1962, a plane nearly crashed into and destroyed the school's former location where Lawton Elementary now stands.
On January 15, 1962, Lieutenant Charles Hutgate left from a naval air station in Sanford, and disaster soon struck. His plane experienced an engine failure and began to rapidly lose altitude. He attempted to change course and return to Sanford, but in a cruel twist of fate, just as this happened, the Oviedo School's 2-story tall silhouette came into view.
I was sitting on the west side. I was in English class. I was a junior. And I was staring out the window like this, and all of a sudden, 3 planes appeared in the west, just over treetop level.
With the school that close and his altitude that low, time was ticking and his options were limited.
He couldn't crash short because on the short side of the school was the playground, and that's where all the elementary kids were out there at that time playing.
Ignoring orders from base to bail out and let the school be hit, Lieutenant Hutgate concluded there was only one option: to make the ultimate sacrifice. He sharply turned the plane, crashing it about 100 meters away from the school, saving the school building full of children, but giving his life in the process.
Although the vast majority are completely unaware of this event, the heroic sacrifice of Lieutenant Hutgate is forever memorialized due to the acts of the Oviedo Preservation Project.
In 2021, the Oviedo Preservation Project put together money to fund a historic marker meant to detail the events of the crash. The Preservation Project organized an official unveiling set to take place on March 6, 2021, that began in front of the Lawton House and eventually moved to the marker's location on the Cross Seminole Trail. They even contacted Lieutenant Hutgate's children and told them about the unveiling.
And immediately he says, we got plane reservations to come to the dedication.
The marker, almost poetically, was unveiled by Lieutenant Hutgate's own children and attended by many of the surviving witnesses who were in class during the disaster.
Everybody, without a doubt, thanked him and said that if it were not for his father, we wouldn't be there.
In those few crucial moments before the crash, Lieutenant Hutgate, by redirecting his plane, redirected the course of Oviedo High School history. So next time you find yourself walking around campus, think to yourself about the man who 60 years ago gave his everything for students just like you. This is Matthew Manarino reporting.
That's all we have for you today, Oviedo.
We hope you have been enjoying all of our centennial celebrations so far, and there's more to come.
We encourage you to continue to channel your school pride during homecoming next week. But for now, we hope you have a great day.
And as always, go Lions!